Hi everyone, we're back for part 2 of this photo album tutorial. And the last thing I showed you is how to cut these edges. Now we're going to start, and I'm going to start to fold these edges up and get a nice crease before we glue them down. Make sure they're nice and smooth and crisp. Make sure you pull them up tight so you don't have like a little gap there on the edge of your album. Now that we have that done, I'm going to start gluing these down. I'm going to get a different piece of scrap paper so we don't get glue on our album here. I'm going to start with these middle pieces here. Fold that up and work it down. Make sure you work it into those grooves there so you have a nice functional album. Take a bubble folder in and press it down nicely into those grooves. And make sure they adhere in there so they don't bubble out when you open and close the album. You don't want that. Make sure you have good adhesion. And I'm going to do this end. And I like to take this curved part on this bone folder and just smush down the edge. Just make sure it adheres really, really well. And gives a nice finished edge there. And work on this side. I like to do the long sides first, so it looks, I just think it looks nicer. I like the way it looks. The way it overlaps there at the end. So glue this one down. And again, make sure you get good adhesion in these gutters here. Last one on this side. It's nice and pulled up tight. And really press it all down. And you can go over the edge again. Get a nice adhesion. Finished edge. Now, I don't know if you can see this. Right there in that corner, there's an overlap. The paper overlaps right there. And you want to take that and you want to push it in. So you have a nice rounded edge here when you put your paper up. Kind of see how it looks different now compared to that one. And you want to do that to all 4 corners. Make sure they're nice and even. You can use your bone folder. I like to put my finger down and use the bone folder, press it down. I'll show you again here. And I'm going to see if I can give you some better lighting. You take it and press it in there. See how it comes in from the edge now? Right there. So that's why you don't cut up all the way to the corner, so you can cover that corner without any gaps. And when you lift it up, you can have a nice little beveled edge right there, and it completely covers your corner. And it's just very smooth and nice looking. Go to this one. And then we'll glue it down. I like to push up from the corners there, make sure get that corner to fold up nicely, and then set it all up. And then take your foam folder and flatten it over there. You have a nice rounded corner. I'm sure that's hard to see, but it just comes out from about right there from the corner and goes down, and your corner is completely covered. There's no chipboard showing. Very nice. And we'll do it to this side. Fold up from the corner again. Make sure you get nice adhesion there. If there is a more paper kind of bulked up right there, you want to make sure it all adheres down nicely there and it stays nice and flat. And just burnish it with your bone folder, or whatever you have to burnish with. I wouldn't recommend using a brayer for this part anyway. You can use the brayer when you're adhering the covers onto the pattern paper. And there we go. We have all wrapped around. And I'm going to work those creases. So, a nice, flexible, movable album. Just kind of loosen it up there. The other way. So it has nice flexibility, very movable, just very nice. And also bend covers back a little bit. Voila! Now we need to adhere our inside paper. And I have used spray adhesive on this, but a lot of times I just use my glue stick. And it works out nicely, but you have to cover the whole entire piece and be really quick about it. Get it on so the glue doesn't dry before you get on this. So I'm going to hurry up and do this, and then I will start part 3 for the decorating process. You want to make sure you really get your edges down, and in the middle is really good. So you don't want it to bubble up in that spine area, because it just won't function very well. Go on my edges real quick. Should be pretty much good. And quickly line it up, that gap around the edges. I have to move it a little bit. I want to be kind of quick about it. And I'm just going to work from one end over. Make sure you get that, those gutters there nice and adhered down. I like to use the edge there and just really press in there and get those creases nice and smoothed out. Make sure you really get the ends here, because you don't want those to pop up the edges. Kind of working kind of fast, but I don't run out of time, so I don't want to glue on there. The beauty of scrubs is being able to fix them. When you mess up, always fix it. And there we go. All here, you want to work your spine again. And I will bring you back for part 3.